My main session plan, I used authoritarian leadership, also known as autocratic, to uh, progress my beginner level participants on to knowing how to pass a rugby ball. So first I just set out 4 cones down the line, and all the participants had to do was pass down the line, pass back up, and they did it, I think, 4 times. So some of them had to pass left, left, left. Some had to pass right, 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 and then the ones in the middle had to pass left and right. So they had to think about the movement of the body to pass it left, then right, left, then right. I also made them switch it up. So the 2 people on the end had to go into the centre, and then the 2 in the centre had to come outside. Then next, sorry, I went on to using my authoritarian leadership style, telling what they had to do. So I went on to a 4 corner drill. So then they had to pass left as it went round, left, left, left. But this one's a little bit different because they're not stood in a line, they stood uh, sideways to each other, so on a 90-degree angle. So they had to catch and then pass. And then I introduced saying change, so they had to change from left to right, right to left. And I was also given a few extra tips on the people, um, on about how to move the movement of the body helps the movement of the ball. I then added in a size 3 rugby ball from a size 5 rugby ball. So what they had to do now was think about how they're going to catch it before they pass it, which made it a lot harder for the participants. And then what I did was I added in a size 5 rugby ball with a size 3. So there's 2 balls in, but I still kept the challenge of change. So they had to go left, then right, left, then right. So every time I shouted change, they had to change. And I kept my authoritarian leadership by telling them, this is how you have to do it. Then I also give some more tips on how to pass a rugby ball. And I also kept changing in the size 3 and the size 5 ball. Then I moved on to a sort of duck, duck, goose style type of game. So as soon as I said duck, the person had to run all the way around before the group had passed the ball around. This meant that the participants had to pass the ball a lot quicker, and it also made it a bit more active, the drill. I also kept in the idea of, the challenge of change. So they had to change directions, which made it harder. The participants had to change the body positions and move the hips a lot more in that drill. And then lastly, I took them back to the 4 in a row. And then what I did was they had to run with the ball. So they're moving with the ball whilst passing the ball. So it made it a lot harder, and the participants that also had to think about what they would do in a game situation, which was being behind the ball, unless it, or if they didn't, there would be a penalty in a real life situation. So I made sure that they were staggered through the line, and they had to think about what position they had to do and where they were passing the ball, which was left to right, and then that was the end of my drill.